Hi there, this is Teresa. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you are new. We are going to see what does Spirit want you to know. We're going to look at each sign, Aries through Pisces. Keep in mind, this is general collective, so only take it if it resonates. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, check out my website, TimelessDivineTarot.com. All right, let's start with Aries first. Aries, what does Spirit want you to know at this time? What is the advice? What is the guidance that you need to hear at this time? Create your reality today. Your feelings are valid, whatever your feelings have been recently. You need to choose yourself. There's something about you needing to open up and learn who you truly are. And you're the only person who can create your own reality. You've been sacrificing a lot. There's someone or something that you've been having strong feelings about that you need to let go of. It could be a person that's just not serving your highest good. It could be a belief system. You need to be more open to choosing you. What makes you happy? What makes you feel good? And you need to commit to that. There is a strong energy here. This is major in your life right now. There's a lesson you're needing to master, that something or someone or belief system that you have been compromising yourself, and you need to let go. And if you want your reality to be so much more than what it is right now, you need to learn that choosing yourself first is where your happiness is going to be. And you're going to be really grateful that you did. And that's what Spirit wants you to know today. Taurus. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, check out my website, TimelessDivineTarot.com. All right, Taurus, what does Spirit want you to know? It's time for you to embrace change. It's time for you to finally build yourself, but do it very, very quietly. Don't tell people what you're doing. Don't share what you're doing. You are somebody who needs to start loving yourself and accept people around you for who they are. People that are not nice, not kind, and not there on your side. You need to silently distance yourself from those people and follow your heart. Your heart is saying you deserve love, you deserve respect, you deserve the world. And whoever you're entertaining, it could be friends or family, it could be coworkers, it could be romantic partners. They make you feel at a loss. They make you feel abandoned. They make you feel left out in the cold. Maybe it's somebody who you're talking to and getting to know, but they don't respond. They don't text you. They don't call you. They don't make dates. Spirit is saying you deserve love. And in order to have love, you have to embrace the change of abandoning ship and saying, you know what? I need to accept that I need to turn my back on this particular person because they're not serving my highest good. And I'm going to be at peace with loving myself. And when it is meant for me to come into alignment with the right person, I will, but I need to build my confidence silently. And that's what Spirit wants you to know at this time. Gemini. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, check out my website, TimelessDivineTarot.com. All right, Gemini, what does Spirit want you to know at this time? Gemini, what does Spirit want you to know at this time? What do you need to hear? You are the one who needs to lead your life. Don't dim your own light. Your dreams recently have been talking about some little nuggets of information that your subconscious has been activating, that you need to be more happy. You need happiness and joy in your life. And look at that. There's a Two of Cups that forced its way out. So your dream maybe was letting you know that there's something that you're needing to work on to choose happiness. You're needing to take the lead. And you're going to be able to come into alignment. But you've been dimming your own light. You've been dating people, talking to people. Maybe you're in a relationship with somebody who just doesn't believe in you. They do not see who you are. They don't see your value. They don't see your worth. And Spirit is saying, you know what? If you want to be happy, that dream you had about you moving away, packing your bags and leaving that person, that was the dream that's bringing you stability and security, letting you know that that person is not serving your highest light. There is something bigger and better for you here in the future. But you need to stop dimming your light. Stop allowing other people to put a shadow over you. Yeah, there it is. You're dealing with, it could be a Capricorn. You feel defeated with this person. You feel like this person does not lead you on a path of happiness or joy. There could be a codependency that you have on this person. There could be an attachment that you keep wanting or waiting for something here in the near future. And maybe it's you want this person to choose you and you have to choose you. So you maybe had a dream recently. Spirit says, pay attention to that dream. There's nuggets of information with that dream that you've been dimming your light that you don't need to. You deserve so much better. Cancer, if you want your own personalized in-depth reading, check out my website, TimelessDivineTarot.com. All right, Cancer, what does Spirit want you to know? You need to start making better choices for yourself. Today's the day to say, you know what? I'm going to make good choices. I'm going to finally forgive myself for choices and decisions I've made, and I'm going to let go of the shame, the guilt, the anger, the disappointment, the hurt, the sadness that I still am carrying with me. And I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up on myself. I'm not giving up on where I want to be. And I'm going to make better choices for myself today. So Cancer, there's something you're needing to let go of. It could be a position. Maybe you're in a work position that you're only in it because of the money. You're only in it for the recognition. You're only in it for what life it affords you, but it's making you miserable. Maybe you're selling your soul to the devil and you're saying, you know what? I am working for this company that's so unethical. They cheat their customers out. They do bad things. And morally, I would never in my own business do that. But you're doing it. You're doing it because that's what you think you're supposed to do. But you go home at night and you feel guilty. You feel disappointed, that you feel shame and regret that you're in a position, in a job, in a career that you know is not a good choice. It's not a good fit for you. You need to analyze the situation for what it is. If you are working for somebody that you know that that person is not of good value or character, and you are reporting to that person and you're having to do what they want you to do because you work for them, you're going to need to realize, you know what? Today's the day. Today's the day that you let it go and you say, you know what? I no longer want to be working for this person. I no longer want to be in this position. I need stability and security within myself that I'm making the best choice for me. Maybe it's your mental health is being compromised, your physical health, your emotional health, your financial health. You need to create new opportunities for yourself. You need to finally say, you know what? I'm going to forgive myself today. I'm not going to give up on myself. I'm going to create stability and security, but I need to let this go. Yeah, it may come with hurt and disappointment, but you need to make good choices for yourself. All right, Cancer, that was yours. Let's do Leo. Leo, if you want your own personalized in-depth reading, check out my website, TimelessDivineTarot.com. What does Spirit want you to know at this time? Leo placements. What does Spirit want you to know? That you are in control of your life. You need to choose positivity. If you are somebody who gets on the negative soapbox because everybody around you does that and you want to defend why you're negative, you need to genuinely accept that you need to have happier vibes, more positive vibes. And part of that, Leo, is maybe getting some sunshine and self-care. You need to be loving yourself. If you're not in a positive light, it's because you're not loving yourself. You're not caring for yourself. You're not respecting yourself. You're not trusting yourself that you are in control. There's something that you need to close out, and it could be a negative chapter that's been looming for quite some time. You need to understand the lesson of why you've went through that experience, but it's time to really graduate up. It's finally time to say, you know what? I don't want to have that mindset. I don't want to have that person. I don't want to have that belief. I don't want to act that way anymore. I want to be happy. And if I want to be happy, I need to learn the lessons of what that experience was and move and graduate. So self-care is something that's really important. It's bringing you stability and security. Now, you're also in control. If you're in a relationship and you wish for higher level commitment, I do see that it's there. Don't doubt it. Don't put negative trust factors in there where trust factors maybe are not an issue. All right, let's move on to Virgo. Virgo, if you want your own personalized in-depth reading, check out my website, TimelessDivineTarot.com. All right, Virgo, what does Spirit want you to know at this time? What is it you need to hear? Woo, that really wanted to fall out. All right, Virgo, don't waste time. You're wasting time. You need to be happy with yourself. You are perfect. It's exactly who you are. You need to fully embrace that. And you need to embrace having new experiences. There's something that you have been holding yourself back from, experiencing something new, and you needing to not waste any time. 10 of Cups, you want your happily ever after. You're exactly perfect for who you are. You need to embrace the imperfectly perfect version of yourself. And if that means walking away from someone, something, maybe it's a job or where you live or an idea or a thought, something that you had a lot of emotional attachment to, but it's not making you happy, you need to accept and embrace, you know what, maybe I need to have new experiences and I need to be really excited about healing whatever that was and letting it go. It could be a person, it could be a belief system, it could be a pattern. But you need to be happy with yourself and don't waste time on sacrificing your own happiness. Libra. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, check out my website, TimelessDivineTarot.com. All right, Libra, what do you need to know? What does Spirit want you to know? You are really intelligent, and you need to get ready to just focus on your intelligence and the happiness. You have been in a victim mindset for far too long, and Spirit is saying if you focus on yourself and take a leap of faith on yourself, your intelligence is going to bring you happiness, because there's some type of adventure. You've been going back and forth, not making it a priority, not making a decision if you should choose you. You know the right thing to do. You're really smart. You're very much analyzing the situation for what it is, and you're needing to have faith that this decision you're making, get ready, because you need to make it. It's finally time to choose you and commit fully to what it is that you desire. You have all the tools. It's something that you're wanting to manifest in your life, and you're going to be a star at whatever it is. So get ready and make that decision. All right, Scorpio. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, check out my website, TimelessDivineTarot.com. All right, Scorpio, what does Spirit want you to know at this time? You got this. No more playing it small. You've been putting yourself in a box. You've been having fear and insecurity because you're different, you're unique, you're not like everybody else. Maybe you have an idea of something. What is this that wants to force its way out? There's an opportunity that you have. You have an idea. Something is marinating, and you keep playing it small, saying, nobody's going to like me. Nobody's going to want that. Nobody's going to see the vision that I see. You need to have no fear and be clear that your unique idea, you got this. Be really, really practical and methodical and make a plan. Make a game plan to go towards. Maybe you create an opportunity with your friends. Maybe you do a trial of, if it's maybe a product or a service or a business idea. There's something you're wanting to do. Get with your friends and brainstorm of, how can I launch this? How can I get this promoted? How can I step into doing this? I have this big idea. And you know what? Don't put yourself small. If you want to be a millionaire, go be a millionaire. Like, you can do whatever it is that you've been wanting. Your uniqueness, this idea, this thought, this process, you got this. You've been playing yourself small for far too long. Spirit is saying, don't have fear. You don't need to play it small. Play it big. Sagittarius, if you want your own personalized in-depth reading, check out my website, TimelessDivineTarot.com. All right, Sagittarius, what does Spirit want you to know at this time? You are a good person. Right now, there's some negative energy around you because you are just truly being your authentic self. You're needing to maybe stay silent around this negative energy. You are a good person, and you are somebody who's always there for people. You may need to make the choice and decision that, you know what? I'm going to rise above it. I'm going to be authentically myself. I'm not going to be a victim of circumstance. And you need to make the decision to heal yourself and find your happiness and joy. But stay silent from whatever this drama is, whatever this negative energy is around you right now. Don't play victim in it. Don't get caught up in your head in it. Make the choice and decision to choose happiness, to choose silence over feeding into it. So Spirit is wanting you to rise above that negative energy and stay silent. Capricorn, if you want your own personalized in-depth reading, check out my website, TimelessDivineTarot.com. All right, Capricorn, what does Spirit want you to know at this time? Break the pattern. As if nothing is impossible, you need to just keep going. You have a lot of potential, and your potential has been wasted for a long time because you've been in a loophole, is what I'm hearing, or some type of pattern where you have been really sacrificing your potential because you've been containing it, you've been hoarding it, you've been holding back, and you have full potential. So you need to realize and act as if anything is possible when it comes to this longevity, this long-term money or finances, this goal of stability and security. You're in control of it, and you need to realize that maybe you feel like, oh, nobody in my family's ever been successful, so I'm never going to be successful. That's not true. If you put in the work, Spirit is saying you have to keep going. You have to break the pattern, break the chain, because you have the full potential to do that. You have to step forward to do that. Just because your brother didn't do it, your sister didn't do it, your cousin didn't do it, your mom and dad didn't do it, doesn't mean you can't do it. You put in the work, you can have this long-term success. You can have this stability and security that you truly want and desire. That anything is possible for you. Aquarius, if you want your own personalized in-depth reading, check out my website, TimelessDivineTarot.com. All right, Aquarius, what does Spirit want you to know at this time? What is it you need to hear? you are being supported right now. You're going through a test of faith, and it is something that you don't understand why you're going through it. And Spirit is saying you're being tested to see, have you learned the lesson from the past experience? Because you're being supported during this time. This is your master lesson. This is a significant lesson for you right now, Aquarius. It's to understand the hurt and pain. The hurt and pain of this experience has been a test for you to overcome it, to fully commit to learning what you need to learn for yourself, that you needing to get to a place of peace, that you are going to attract what you continue to hold and harbor. So if you are harboring anger and resentment, you're going to attract it. So you're being tested right now, and you need to observe what is your reaction to the situation, why you're going through this experience, because you may feel like it's deja vu. You may be asking, why am I going through this again? Why am I being tested? Because there's a lesson of the hurt and disappointment that you're supposed to have experienced it. You're supposed to turn it inside out, and then you're supposed to get to a place of peace and move away from it. It's not something that you're holding on to. You're supposed to observe it, understand it, and move away from it. So that's what Spirit wants you to know, that you are supported. This is a test that you are being tested by the universe if you've understood and mastered your lesson. Pisces, if you want your own personalized in-depth reading, check out my website, TimelessDivineTarot.com. All right, Pisces, what does Spirit want you to know? You are strong, you are patient, you need to be grateful, and you need to take action. So whatever you have been sitting on, we got that Leo energy, you have control over the situation. You need to be really, really excited, and you need to be grateful that if you take action, you're definitely going to be successful. With this Ten of Swords, this means you're letting something go, something that defeated you in the past, but you're coming out on top. And if you're patient and you're grateful for the experience, the strength that you're carrying through by taking action with whatever this is, this excitement, it's bringing something here in the near future for you. We got the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. It could be a business. It could be a promotion. It could be a relationship with somebody that maybe you're going to have a child with. There's definitely something about a defeated energy that you are needing to understand why you've went through it, and you need to come out stronger than you did in the past. You know, you're one version of yourself in the past of a relationship before you meet somebody, and you're a different version in it, and you're a reformed version after it. And even a job, before a job, while at a job, and after a job, you're needing to understand and be really brave and grateful for the experience, because something else is coming here for you once you take action here. You need to get real excited to take action with whatever your particular situation is, and that's what Spirit wants you to know, is practice being strong, be patient and persevere, but also be really grateful once you take action.